Okay, let us continue to solve some examples on finding the intervals. Okay, so I have written one example on the board. See, find the intervals. So as we have done in our previous class, find the intervals in which the function f of x is equal to, see, 6 minus 9x minus x square is strictly increasing and it is strictly decreasing. We have to find the intervals. So let me consider the function. So as usual, we differentiate. Okay, we differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. So I will get what? Derivative f dash x. So derivative of constant is what? 0. So then minus, so derivative of 9x is 9, minus derivative of x square is what? 2x. So now to get the points, we put it to 0 here. See, f dash x is equal to 0. So this implies minus 9 minus 2x is equal to 0. Or so we solve for x here. See, minus 9 is equal to, shift this, okay, to the right hand side. So we get x is equal to what? Minus 9 by 2. See here, I got only 1 point. X is equal to minus 9 by 2. So it is roughly, we can say 4.5. See, minus 4.5. Okay, so our derivative is this one. Minus 9 minus 2x. I got minus 9 by 2. See this point. So, okay, we can show it here only. Okay, see what's the point I got? See the point x is equal to minus 9 by 2 divides, okay, divides the interval into, see only 1 point is there, I get 2 intervals, divides the number line, okay, divides the number line into 2 intervals. So what are the intervals? I can write. Okay, let me show it here. See, minus infinity, so infinity. So what is the point I got? Minus 9 by 2. So let me write it here, minus 9 by 2. That means this is the first interval, this is the second interval. So that is minus infinity minus 9 by 2. And so another one is minus 9 by 2 to, see, infinity. So these are the 2 open intervals. Okay. This value is what? This is minus, see, minus 4.5. Roughly it is minus. So if I divide 9 by 2, I get minus 4.5. So minus 4.5 it is here. So minus 4.5. So less than minus 4.5. This is less than minus 4.5. And if I cross minus 4.5 to the right side of minus 4.5. Okay. So then what happens to this function? So let me write the intervals. Okay, then this is sine of f dash x, then okay, sine of f dash x, then nature of the function, nature of the function. Okay, f dash x is we got minus 9 minus 2x. So let me write this minus 9 minus 2x. Okay, then interval is minus infinity comma minus 4.5 or minus 9 by 2 or minus 4.5 to, I can go for infinity. Okay, so this is the derivative. So what happens in this interval? So let me, okay, see somewhere this will be minus 4, see minus 4.5, minus 4.6, minus 4.7, minus 4.8, minus 4.9, minus 5. Okay, somewhere here minus 5 will be there. So to the left side of, see, this is to the left side of minus 4.5. We have to decide that. So I can take minus 5. Okay, let me check this. So what is our derivative here? Minus 9 minus 2. Okay, see, we want only the sign here. Okay, what happens if we take this, see, minus 4.5 to the left side of minus 4.5. So minus 4.5 minus 4.6. We can take minus 4.6 or minus 4.7 or minus 5. Okay, we'll take minus 5. See, 2 into minus 5. So what happens here? Minus 9 minus plus 10. Okay, minus 9 plus 10 we want to see positive. So then it is positive. Then sign of the derivative, see, sign of the derivative is positive. That means it is strictly increasing. Nature of the function is strictly increasing. Then Okay, minus 9 minus 2x. Then if I take or consider the values to the right side of minus 4.5. Okay, to the right side of minus 4.5 means greater than minus 4.5. So greater than minus 4.5 means, so it is minus 4.5, it is minus 4, it will be minus 3. So you can take any value here. Okay, see, I will take, if I take minus 4, say minus 4, then what happens? Minus 9 minus 2 into, say minus 4, say minus 4. Then I will get minus 9 plus 8. So minus 9 plus 8, obviously minus 1. So sign is what? See, sign is negative. So sign is negative means, so it is strictly decreasing. So the given function is strictly increasing in, okay, in this interval. What is this? Minus infinity minus 4.5, and it is strictly decreasing in the interval minus 4.5 to infinity. Okay. See, in this interval it is increasing, and in this interval it is decreasing. So in this way we can decide whether the given function is increasing or decreasing. Then let me take up another example. Okay. Find the intervals in which the function f of x, okay, in which the function f of x, that is minus 2x cube minus 9x square minus 12x plus 1 is strictly increasing and strictly decreasing. Okay, see, the function given is minus 2x cube minus 9x square minus 12x plus 1. Okay, similar kind of problem, so we can work out this one also. This function is given here. See, first of all we have to differentiate this. So what is the given function? F of x is equal to minus 2x cube minus 9x square minus 12x plus 1. Okay, differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So we'll get what? F dash x on the left hand side. See, minus derivative of 2x cube is what? 6x. Then minus okay, 6x square. Then derivative of this 9, so I will keep 9 as it is. Derivative of x square is what? 2x, so that will be what? 18x. Then minus derivative of 12x is 12. Then derivative of 1 is constant is 0. We know that. So it's derivative of x cube is 3x square. So 3x square into 2 means 6x square. Okay. So this completes our one step here. See, we can simplify this. So here is very important here. See, there is a common factor here. I will take minus 6 outside. So what I will get? See, x square. So I have taken minus outside plus 3x plus 2. Okay, then you can take minus 6. See, we have to factorize this, so I will do it here. See, x square plus 3x plus 2. So that means, so I can split this 3. Okay, middle, so product is, okay, product is 2 here, middle term is 3. So I can take 2 into 1. 2 ones are 2, then 2 plus 1, it will be what? 3. So this can be written as x square plus 2x plus 1x plus 2. So I can take x common, so x plus 2 plus 1, I can take common x plus 2. So I will be getting what? X plus 1 into x plus 2. So if I factorize this quadratic polynomial, so we get what? X plus 1 into x plus 2. So this is all the rough work here. So we can write it directly. So this is f dash x. Okay. So now as usual, equate f dash x to 0 and find out the points. So then this implies, okay, I will do it here only. So equate this to 0. So that means what? Minus 6 into x plus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. Then this implies, see, this cannot be 0. So option is not available here. These two equated to 0. So x plus 1 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. So this implies it's all for x. X is equal to minus 1 or x is equal to what? Minus 2. So these are the values here. So x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to minus 2. These are the two values. So these points, so we can mark on the number line. So if I mark on a number line, see minus infinity, and this will be say infinity. See minus 1, minus 2. First I will write minus 2 and see here minus 1. Okay. Then see I will get 1, 2, 3. So 3 intervals. So the intervals are, see the intervals are minus infinity, minus 2. Okay. This is the first interval. And minus 2, minus 1. And minus 1 infinity. Okay, so in this interval we have to decide, see what is the sign of the derivative. See f dash x is here, minus 6 into x plus 1 into x. See, this is our derivative. We have to decide the sign of this derivative. Okay, so let me write this intervals. Then sign of f dash. So f dash x I will write, see minus 6 into x plus 1 into x plus 2. Then nature of the function, whether it is decreasing or increasing. So we can verify this. Okay, see let me write the intervals. The first interval is, I will write minus 2, minus 1. Okay, let me take this one. Minus infinity, minus 2. Then minus 2, minus 1. Then minus 1, infinity. Okay, so let me take one by one here. So let us take this. See here, if x is less than minus 2. So open interval minus infinity, minus 2 means x is less than minus 2. Less than minus 2 means we can move to the left side of minus 2. So left side of minus 2 means minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, like that. So what happens to the sign of the derivative? See here, I will show it here. X plus 1 into x plus 2 is there. See, this is already negative is there. See, minus 6. So already negative sign is there. See, what are the sign of these two factors? See, this is already negative. See, we have to decide the sign of these two. So less than minus 2 means, see, let me take minus 3. It is less than minus 2. So if I give minus 3, so x is equal to minus 3. Then minus 3 plus 1. See, minus 3 plus 1, it will be negative. Then minus 3 plus 2, it is also negative. See, minus 3 plus 2, that will be minus 1. So negative. So this will be negative and this will be negative. So sign of this will be negative. Sign of this will also be negative. So overall, see minus into minus plus, plus into minus, minus. See, this is negative. So sign of f dash x is negative means function is what? It is decreasing. Okay. Then let us go for next interval. Okay, what is the next interval? Okay, let me go with this interval. See, minus 2, minus 1. So minus 2, minus 1 means x is greater than minus 2, less than minus 1. Okay, so in this interval, see in this interval means I can take any value which lies between minus 2 and minus 1. See, minus 2 and minus 1 means, so I can take, so this is minus 1 and this is minus 2, this is minus 1.5. See, minus 1, minus 1.1, minus 1.2, see minus 1.5, minus 1.9, whatever the values here, minus 1.5. So I can take any value lying between minus 2 and minus 1 and check the sign of this. So see, this is already negative. So minus 6 is outside. So sign of this will always be, this is negative. So we have to decide the sign here. Okay, see if I take say minus 1.5. So what is this here? See, this is negative. See minus 1.5. See minus 1.5 plus 1. Then minus 1.5 plus 2. Then this is negative. See, minus 1.5 plus 1. See, 1 minus 1. So bigger is 1. This will be positive. Then minus 1.5 plus 2. So once again I will get the positive answer. 2 minus 1.5. So that will be 0.5. That is positive. Okay, see 1.5. See minus 1.5 plus 1. So here, okay, minus 1.5 plus 1. So I will get negative sign. Okay. Minus 1.5 plus 1, that will be minus 0.5. So sign is negative. Minus 1.5 plus 2 means I will get positive because bigger number is positive. Okay, see negative and positive. So sign of this is, in this case it is negative, and in that case that will be what? Positive. So overall it will be what? Minus into minus plus, then this is positive. Sign of the derivative is positive. It is strictly increasing. Okay, strictly increasing. Then the last interval. So we can consider the last interval. Okay, we can give can take any value between that interval. So not only the values which I am showing. See here, if it is, see x is greater than minus 1. See, x is greater than minus 1 means I can move to the right side of minus 1. So what are the numbers lying right side of minus 1 means 0, 1, 2, 3. I can give any number. So already this is negative, so let me write it this negative. See here, if I give 0, okay, then this will be 0 plus 1, this will be positive, plus 1, 0 plus 2, it will be always positive. So this is clear here, see it is positive. So then overall it will be negative, see minus into plus minus, minus into plus minus. So it is, once again, it is strictly decreasing. See in first and last, in these two intervals, the function is decreasing, and in this interval it is increasing. So in the last step we can write it. Therefore, the given function is strictly decreasing in, okay, these two intervals, minus infinity, minus 2, union, minus 1, infinity. See, this and this, they are decreasing and strictly increasing in minus 2, minus 1. In this interval it is increasing. Okay. See, these two intervals it is, see in these two intervals it is decreasing, and in this interval it is increasing. So in this way we can find out the intervals and check whether the given function is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. So in this way we can solve the examples. Okay, let me consider another simple example. Okay, let me consider another example. Show that function given by f of x is equal to 7x minus 3 is increasing on the set of real numbers. Is increasing on the set of real numbers. Okay, this is a example for 2 marks. See, in this we did not find the intervals. So what are the examples we have done so far? We have found out the intervals in which the function is increasing or decreasing. So here, very simple example. One function is given. Show that they already told that this function is increasing on R. So we have to show that this is increasing. So consider the given function here. F of x is equal to, what is this? 7x minus 3. So this is the given function here. So see here, increasing means, what is the definition of increasing function? So in our previous class we have told you, see, if x1 is less than x2, then we find out, see, f of x1 and f of x2. So the curve goes up. Okay, so that is called increasing function. So here also, so we start that, see, if x1 is less than x2, so I have considered some points x1, x2. So x1 less than x2. See here, here 7x is, see, coefficient of x is 7. So this is an inequality. x1 is less than x2. So if inequality is there, I can multiply both sides by same quantity. So multiply both sides by 7 because I want 7 here. So 7x1 less than 7x2. If I multiply both sides by 7, same quantity, so I get 7. Then see, minus 3. So I can subtract 3. So subtract 3 on both sides. So I will get 7x1 minus 3 less than 7x2 minus 3. So we can subtract the same quantity on both sides of the inequalities. See, what is the 7x1 minus 3 on the left hand side? See, this is 7x2 minus 3. See, f of x is this. Okay, f of x is 7x minus 3. Then f of x1 is what? Replace x by x1, 7x1 minus 3. So 7x1 minus 3 is nothing but f of x1 less than f 7x2 minus 3 is nothing but f of, this is x2. See, if x1 is less than x2, then what we have shown, f of x1 is less than f of x2. Okay, then this implies the given function is, definition of increasing function, the given function is increasing on the set of real numbers. Okay, so if x1 is less than x2, f of x1 is less than f of x2. So in this case we say that the function is increasing on the set of real numbers. So this is a simple question carrying 2 marks.